Hello everybody and welcome to the Gearhead 426 channel. Good morning, good night, whenever you're watching this. I know I said that the next video I'd be doing a review on the 350, but I've been having a few issues, and one of them has to deal with this that I just found. Well, I didn't just found this, well, kinda sorta. I knew there was a leak of some type of oil that wasn't the engine, so I assumed it was the manual transmission. But all that green stuff is also a coolant leak that just happened. I checked the coolant reservoir. It is empty, so I gotta go ahead and find that leak. In my previous video, one thing I didn't mention was I had actually replaced a hose, being this one. It is the radiator hose that goes to the engine oil cooler, because it had a hole in it somewhere. It was leaking really bad. So I replaced it, but you can't just get a formed hose for that. You actually have to go out to a parts store and get just pretty much 1.5 feet of regular hose and put it in place and cut it and form it yourself. So that's what I did, and there was one part of it that was touching the sway bar, so I kind of did something that's... It's not a good thing to do. Well, it is a good thing to do. It just looks bad. You take that same piece of hose, you cut it down the middle of a different piece, a piece that doesn't have coolant going through it. You put it around it, take some wire tape, wrap it around, and that acts as a protective shield if you are ever worried that a moving part could possibly bust your hose. And this was after many times of trying to route it differently and do this and do that without it touching the sway bar, and it was still touching the sway bar because, let's face it, it's not the formed hose. Plus, on this hose, I understand it's not my version of it, but it is similar. It does have that protective layer on it, just because it also had clearance issues with the sway bar. So I know that's like a coolant oil mix, so I'm gonna have to jack up the car and see what's going on. Part of the reason why I haven't done a review on this vehicle yet is actually two reasons. A, my hearing's been really bad because I got sick and it messed with my hearing, and currently I'm still having a hard time hearing and everything sounds like it's underwater in one ear. Second, the day that I was actually going to do it, it was raining, and I was going to go do it down in Mexico, have a blast with it, see how fast it is and all that good stuff. But it was raining, and let's face it, 300 horsepower car that I just bought, plus rainy day on a slippery road. Sounds like a very bad idea. So I didn't even try it. So right now what we're going to go ahead and do is grab the jack, throw it up underneath. I'm going to jack it up. I'm going to see what it is, and then I'll let you guys know as soon as I know what it is. Okay, so I got the entire car jacked up. I did finally figure out what fluid it was. I noticed that a bell housing bolt was missing. So I went to the hardware store, got a new one, put it in place, all fixed up now. The mystery fluid was a mix of what was left on all the panels and on all the frames because I didn't clean anything up, which, bad on me, I should have. That's just droppings from that, and the other mystery fluid is actually the clutch fluid, but not the new stuff, the old stuff, because I checked, it's coming out, like, the slave cylinder, it looks like it's been replaced. The clutch looks like it's been replaced. Everything looks like it's been replaced, which explains why everything is so firm in the transmission. So whenever the last guy came on by, he also didn't clean up and he forgot a bolt, so I'm cleaning up after him. I checked the manual transmission fluid. It's actually full and the fluid looks brand new. Looks like it has almost no miles on it at all. Alright, so I have everything cleaned up. Took the car out for a spin. Had to go run for a couple errands. Running fine. Doesn't seem to be leaking anywhere anymore. I cleaned the garage floor so that I can see if it is, which probably gonna have to wait a couple of days until I can really see, because the whole floor is soaking wet. I do need to go pick up some coolant for it. It's a little low, but not dangerously low. Car does feel fine, which is awesome. Yeah. Sorry I haven't put out a whole lot of videos. I like to put out 3 to 4 a week, but everything has been going absolutely crazy. Here's some news though. Engine block is back from the machine shop with all the pistons and everything. I just got to go ahead and order the rest of the parts, and hopefully by mid-March the truck will be running. I have all the suspension pieces in for the diesel Beetle. Thinking about just doing the rear first and then moving on to the front, because the rear does not require an alignment, but the front does require an alignment. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do all of that at some point this week. I'm going to try to be putting out more videos, but I will say, and I know I said it a couple times, but I will say I will be doing a review on this thing. We will be going out to Mexico. We will be going out and seeing exactly how fast this thing is compared to all my other vehicles, which would just be the diesel Beetle because, you know, truck ain't running. But we will be doing that because that is the plan. I am going down to that area this weekend. So, yeah. Hopefully it's not raining. If it's raining, it will be canceled again, but I promise I will do a video on that if it is raining so you guys know what's going on. But that is what is currently going on with the 350Z, along with the Beetle and the truck. The truck, I still have a little bit more work to do with it, but that is not too big of a deal, like interior wise. Most of it is done. I probably just need to spend like 45 minutes on it and it will be completely finished on the inside. I am actually going to be selling my old ribs from the car. These were the old ones. I was not a big fan of these. I didn't like them, but I plan on selling these ribs, so should be putting an ad up for that at some point. Any which way, I have a lot that I have to do, and not enough time to do all of it, but that is what is going on. Now I have to go ahead and go get ready for work because I have to do certain things in certain parts of the week for the company that requires me to go in earlier. So I will see all of you guys later. I hope everybody's having a great day. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're stopping by for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys